consultation, this happens to me quite a bit. This guy is in here doing tile work, so I'm going to have to wrap this video up very quickly. I don't like his cuts along here. There's bigger cuts and smaller cuts, and it looks like a curved cut going on here. I want to take a much room. Look at that cut back there and that cut back there. He's a sloppy worker. Look at all of the mortar on. Look at that. He's cutting everything inside of here with a vacuum cleaner and a grinder. And the reason I got called in is because this tile, the mosaic, doesn't match up, because he doesn't know to back out, and his tile doesn't match up in the corner. I mean, look at the Schluter strip. It's badly done, and the tile's pushed in. It's hard to see all of this stuff. At first glance, it looks like an okay job, but it's really crap. He set his wall tile first, and then he tried to slide his tile up under there. I can tell there are some dips. They're gonna have some pooling going on. Really high up there, and then a little dip going on. Not great cuts going around the drain. Don't even know if this is, look at that, the screws are bare. He doesn't even have a hole cutter. A lot of little minor things that kind of add up at the end. Not good cuts. It's not a great tile to put as a mosaic on a shower. Look at that cut on that Schluter. That's a ½ inch, same as over there. In fact, none of the Schluter, even that's cockeyed. I mean, look at that, that tile doesn't even match up, and there's no slope in that niche. And that slope to the left. Not good. I feel very sorry for this lady. I don't know. Lines don't match up. It's just, you gotta flush here. I hate doing these consultations. Can anything be saved? Really, really hard to be saved on this, because all these minor details add up. Not great. Except if you walk away from it. Then if you come close up, he didn't even make the backer board hit the ground. I don't know. You know, you guys kind of come up with your own little critique. Backer board doesn't even match up here in the corner. Again, I don't mean to nitpick when I go into these consultations. I don't really honestly mean to nitpick. This lady called me because she started seeing things going south about 2 or 3 days ago. In fact, he said this whole shower could be built in 5 days, and now it's Friday, and he's trying to rush through it to get through the weekend so he can get paid. The only fortunate thing is that she didn't pay anything in advance, but still, I don't know. It would be acceptable to some people. Look at that. The Schluter doesn't even match up on the corner. I don't know. It's a preponderance of the minor things, I suppose, that's kind of frustrating for her and irritating to me, because then it just makes everybody suspect that, you know, that you can even do a shower if you're called in to do one. The shower pan was not waterproofed, and as you saw, the corners were waterproofed, but the board wasn't, and the pan was not. So, you know, we hope for the best. Worst case scenario here is that the drain wasn't done right and attached to the pan liner correctly, and that there's going to be a leak later on. That's the worst case scenario. But, you know, again, another tile guy that has no reason to be building showers. None. manual cutter, which is okay. Grinder, no wet saw. In fact, when he was doing this, the lady told me that he was doing such sloppy cuts on there that she suggested he get a wet saw. And then he went and got one just so he could do these cuts kind of sort of straight. But I don't know. He also said that some of this inset, how that lippage is going on with the mosaic, will be hid by the grout. And in fact it is a little bit, but you know, you're not supposed to hide things like that. You're supposed to know what you're doing. But anyway, that's it. I'm not going to go too much further. You're on a catch-22. You stop the guy and have things torn out, do it again and spend twice as much, or do you let him go forward and live with these little things? I couldn't live with that. I mean, me personally, you know, a lot of these little details that I'm pointing out, I can't live with and I don't do. If I can't do a proper 45, I just don't do them, period. Or, you know, mosaic on the back. I even told her I would not even suggest a hexagon as a mosaic. And she said he picked it out, which is kind of weird. Anyway, enough of that. I'm out of here. Hey, if you enjoyed that video and you learned something, consider being a Patreon member. $5, $10, $15 a month would help me greatly produce more videos. I make nothing from YouTube at all. If you're gonna call me for advice, please donate $50 for 30 minutes. My link to my PayPal and my Patreon account is down below. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you get immediate notifications as soon as I post videos. And thank you very much for your support.